Yes, Zolson there. Here I am. What's up, Zolson? So, oh wait. Before we do anything, hold on a second here.
Years have passed since the mortal races banded together and stood united against the might of the Burning Legion. Though Azeroth was saved, the tenuous pact between the Horde and the Alliance has all but evaporated. The drums of war thunder once again.
So, so Zolson. Oh, there's Zolson. I didn't even know you were here, dude. There he is. So, yeah, I was like getting ready to play some Sun Cleric on Conquest of Azeroth, and I was like, I don't really feel like playing the Sun Cleric because it's so overpowered. I was like, it's kind of overpowered. Max level's 30. I'm already like level 23, I think. And I was like, oh, I'll just play. I'll play with Zolson on the. Where did Zolson go? He ran around. He disappeared. He's so sneaky. Shadow melded probably. CI before. You've seen some awesome video of caffeine injected before. A subscriber just here for some cozy, comfy content. You broke 2 ribs, dude. So, anyways, so I was just kind of mucking around the internet, and I happened to pull up the. I happened to pull up the reaction to the classic WoW announcement, and I was shocked when I saw that classic WoW was announced like on November of 2017. That's like almost 4 years ago. I was absolutely blown away that it was 4 years ago. Maybe it's because of COVID. I don't know, but it feels like literally classic WoW came out like 2 years ago. So the fact that it came out 4 years ago really blew my mind. But I watched the reaction to the announcement of classic WoW, and it just got me, those feelings, of like wanting to play the original game, and people have mentioned Darrowshire several times, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go play vanilla again, but I kind of, Zolson knows I get bored of, I get bored of certain things pretty quickly, and I really like the Ascension stuff, and I'm definitely going to go back and play more Ascension, but I thought it'd be fun just to go on Darrowshire and level up a hunter a little bit on the original, so Announced was back in. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, you're right. It was released in 2019, but the announcement, Blue, the actual announcement was 2017, which I just couldn't believe it. You know. You know what's really weird, Zalson, is every time I go back into vanilla, I have to use different macros. You know, I have to use different, like you would think as many times as I've played vanilla WoW on private servers, I'd have it all like organized and like have like maybe a zip file I could just extract into this folder and be like, oh, there is all my add-ons. Here's all my macros. And I kind of have most of it, but it's all over the place. I'm always digging through folders on my computer saying, where's this macro? Where's that? I mean, I have like ridiculous, you know. I've got documents for hunter pet macros. I've got here's a Volia awesome vanilla script. Volia. You know Volia, man. Here's classic WoW macros from classic WoW. We'll try to set up some of these, maybe some of the visual ones that increase the visual graphics. I don't think most of them will work because classic WoW is a completely different client, but it'll be interesting to see what does work and what doesn't work. Even something as simple in your UI and screen are super stretched. I don't know if Zalton's gonna play with me. Well, one thing you can do is, well, if it's stretched, it could just be it's probably just your scaling. You know, it's just the scaling. So, yeah, hold on a second. Let me, if I can even get the chat window to show up here. Wow, I can't even find it. There we go. I'm trying to like, just like, there we go. Why am I hearing multiple? Hold on a second. Windowed mode, maximize, graphics, terrain. That looks okay. Sound options. This is actually the I don't know, I think this is the Elysium client that I'm running right here. This is like Elysium. So,
peace be with you.
I'm not going to be leveling super fast, Selson. I'm just taking my time, just chilling. So if you want to go fast, you're going to be held up by me, that's for sure. Where's instant quest text? Instant quest text. Don't show loading screen. Don't show detail. That's fine. Where is your instant quest text? Automatic quest tracking. No priest? I'm doing good. Emil, how you doing, man? No, I'm saying I'm not going to go fast. Did you hear what I said? I'm not going fast. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you want to go fast, you're going to be held up by me is what I was saying. I'm not going to be leveling fast. I'm just chilling. But it's weird to get into this client because it is a different client. But the Elysium client actually always runs really well. Of course, my key bindings are totally a disaster. Turn left, turn right, jump, toggle, sit, stand, I think it's that. Toggle auto run. Fuck this. Unbind all this shit. Unbind it all. Oh, that's not right. Actually, I had meant to do all this before I started streaming, but I forgot. Hey, but at least I spared you guys the me of setting up some of the add-ons, because I had to go dig those off my hard drive so to get them all set up correctly. I have no music. You saw a video about a guy going from 1 to 60 in 20 hours? Damn, I don't know how you could do that. Zolson, I don't even think that's possible. I don't think you can go 1 to 60 in 20 hours on a. Yeah, there's no way. I'm telling you right now, there is no way you can go 1 to 60 in 20 hours. You would have to somehow be like a frost mage, and even then you couldn't. I don't think there's any way you could do it. I mean, that would be, you'd have, like Zolson said, you'd have to be X-splitting. You don't, and Zolson, I thought you'd be playing with Blue over on Ascension. Secondary action button. Secondary action button, these are going to have to be, we'll fix these later. You're not going to use mouse wheel down. That was a mistake. Previous, unbind. Target self. Fine. Also, this target. Whoa, what the? Camera snap is on or something. Or... Oh. Sorry, Zolson, it's gonna take me a while to get it ready. Still mucking around with my UI and macros and all that fun stuff. Key bindings, camera functions. Man. How to get that super macro. Okay, how does this? Ah, Jesus. Move forward, move backwards. No, no, unbind. That up. Unbind. Cancel. Keep wanting to do turn left. Jesus. Alright. Now we just have to set max camera distance, which it looks like it's pretty good. Hopefully this works. Yeah, I think that's max camera distance. God, screen rotation. Oh. I'm just laughing because it's so different. It's like so different, dude. Oh, where is auto loot? Do we have auto loot? Where is it? Basic, advanced, simple, chat. There's no auto loot. Is it a key binding? Quick to move, auto clear. What's this auto clear? Guess we'll have to do it the hard way. Poor Zelson. I'm gonna be playing as if you're not even here, Zelson, because my goal of playing on the stream is just to chill and relax and level. So I wasn't planning on playing with anybody really. No offense. Look at that. Look at that. See, shift right click. There we go. So we've got the old floating combat tech, which doesn't have the parabolic, doesn't have like the curve to it, which kind of looks like shit, but not really much you can do about it. We have sound. We have no sound in background, so we can't hear sound when we're like, God, that's gonna suck. That's interesting. I thought we had that in a vanilla. Oh. Look at those big bags, dude. I got big bags. You have to hold down the shift key to auto loot. The only thing that's really bothering me now is just hold down shift key to auto loot. What I'm finding annoying is the Mongoose Bite. I didn't even know I had. Do I have Mongoose Bite? I have Raptor Strike. What? It's actually telling me that I could have used Mongoose Bite if I actually have Mongoose Bite. No, it was something else that felt clunky. It was, I know it's fixable, though. Oh, it was the sound and background. So when I'm like going between my stream window and this monitor, when I'm going between monitors, the sound disappears. I thought that in Vanilla WoW we had that. We had the option to put the sound in background. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's so funny because we got so used to the classic client, you know, and it's got so many more features in it. It's got so many more features that you just get used to. And then you come back and try to play this client, and it's like, whoa, it's so different. So far, the only thing that's really annoying me is not having the sound in the background, and then that's about it, really. Everything else is okay. I guess my mixed scrolling battle text is being a little bit wonky. I might be able to fix that, though. Ooh, level 2. I might be able to change the... I hope that I can change it. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. We want the parabola. We're going to go... Save. Preview. Direction is correct. It doesn't look like it's changing. Preview. Okay, well, it says that it's the parable. But I'm not here. That's probably because that was outgoing. Well, it should have been right up. Text align. I don't know, center maybe? Location. It's going to be straight. Incoming is going to be up. Text align. I guess center preview. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. And we want to go incoming text align is going to be left. That doesn't work. Did it save? Is this one going to the right? Coming? Oh, it's because I should have went left. Now we're in business. Now we are in business. What's up, Zug? Yeah, I thought I'd try Darrowshire just for fun. So I'm probably driving Zalson crazy, but honestly, I didn't think Zalson was going to jump over here and try to play here. I don't think he's going to like this after playing Ascension. Alright, what do I need? I need a force. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't last, Zalson. I'm like, I don't even know what you're doing here, dude. I knew Zalson couldn't hack it. I knew you couldn't hack it, Zalson. You'd be like, nah. You're like, nah. Yeah, this is basically the Elysium client that I'm using. So this just plays like I'm playing back on Elysium. The only reason it feels off is because you're just not used to it. You're used to playing Classic, probably. I mean, shit, we played on these servers, what, 4 years ago, Austin? So you're just not used to it. Feels fine to me. The only thing, just got to get used to some of the, some of my, my add-ons are going to be a little different. But I've got them set up already, and they look like they're doing okay. Damage meter's working, threat meter's working. My nameplates are working. Everything looks like it's working pretty good. I'm gonna have to use super macro for some of the macros because we can't do stuff in this old vanilla client that we could do in Classic. So we'll have to use the super macro. It doesn't really, for me, even have to do with people starting fresh. It's just, I just felt like playing the original vanilla WoW again on like a client that isn't Classic. I actually felt like playing on a server that wasn't Classic WoW. This server only has about 2,000 people, so it's not a very populated server. But I'm not playing here to play with other people. I might, I just wanted to level up a hunter just for fun. Yeah, we need, okay, we're done. Got done. Can we resize this window? get the exact same size as the damage meter. Works. Works for me. Oh, look at those up. Look at those elite gloves, man. Totally elite. You hit 70 with wildcard dice mode and thought you were stuck in that mode for good, so you pressed the prestige thinking it would remove it. It didn't. I'm confused. When you prestige, you're still in wildcard mode. Yeah, there is no auto loot options, Elson. You have to do. You just hold the shift key. Auto loot in this client is you just hold down shift. So. All right, let's try to set up some of these. I don't know how well these are going to work, but let's try it out. Let us try these out. I'm really curious to see how good, if these macros are going to increase the fidelity. What'd you say? Blue told me I had to use the special item I had to buy to disable wildcard mode, so I prestige for nothing. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. You're level 1 again. Oh, man. What's the item you have to buy? What is the item you have to buy? What's the item? Is it like... Oh, the weighted dice. I don't even think that's very expensive, dude. I don't want deals. I just want... Do I have... It won't come up. It won't come up. Shit, dude. I can't find it. I'd have to go into the actual client, I think. This shit. What that is, kill it. I don't know what that is. Kill it. Close it. Close it. Oh, is it gonna do this bullshit? Oh yeah, I thought it was gonna do this bullshit where it like kept the star bar at the bottom. I hate it when it does that. Sometimes it bugs out and I have to actually restart the computer to fix it. Really annoying. Okay, what are we doing? Oh yeah, this is awesome. We have like no quest add-on or anything. I love it. No quest add-on. We're doing it old school. Old school. We don't need no stinking quest add-on. You ended up finding it? Oh, you ended up finding it? Okay, cool. Have Mongoose. Right now, I just have Raptor Strike. How much? How much online? What do you mean? Like right now? I don't know. I've been playing for like 45 minutes, but that's because I've been like mucking around with my UI and my macros and my setup. I actually probably should install like a Questy add-on. I probably have some sort of a Quest add-on here somewhere. Let's see, the client I was using was the Elysium one, which is CDE. This one here, interface add-ons. I'm not sure what kind of Quest add-on. I'm sure I've got something. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I didn't use a Quest add-on. I got ring menu in here, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't have a Quest add-on in here. So, yeah. Ring menu, huh? Sweet. I have Zolson to thank for this. Thank you, Zolson. I could never thank Zolson enough for introducing me to Ring Menu. It's like one of my favorite add-ons. Oh, players online? I don't know if this is the whole server, but I think it probably is. It's saying 1,321. Ah, damn! I gotta fix this. I gotta fix my desk here. Hold on a second. Or my Oh. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Oops. Somehow I shot a different guy. Nice. This will get me killed. Death number 1. Actually, it might.
You can kiss your ass. Bye.
This is what's awesome about Vanilla WoW. Look at this. I could die just because I accidentally pulled an extra Grell. But it doesn't look like I will. But you can see it's pretty amazing though that could happen. Just with getting 2 mobs. Alright, so we're probably weird camera tilt going on there. Let's try one more thing. I don't know if this is going to work. Say auto. See if this works. Oh, yeah, the camera's a little wonky. Didn't think it did this on the listening client. Yeah, well, that didn't work at all. Oh. Do I know something about spells fix? Mage Blizzard. So you're saying that the Mage Blizzard doesn't work like what, like the retail WoW, like classic WoW? No, I don't play Mage much in private servers, so I really don't know like if there's an issue between using Blizzard on this server as opposed to the classic server. I do know that certain spells I have to use super macro. So let's go ahead and do a new super. Actually, let's not do a new super. Hmm. It's a little more tricky than I realized to do the spammable auto shot. But you have to know. I wish I knew everything there was to know. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm surprised I don't have that I didn't save my macros, or I know I should have. It was probably. Oh no. I didn't save it. It would have been saved under my super macro, which isn't in here. Maybe. Hmm. See what happens when we try to load that super macro saved file. Oh, shut up. Didn't pull up any of the super macros. Oh well. Alright, what can you do? Yeah, vanilla, like the original vanilla, is more of a test of patience, Zelson. So much slower. After playing Ascension, I don't think Zelson can handle it anymore. It's like, no. LCD. He's not. He's in the Discord, but his mic's muted. What level am I? Level 3. I'm wondering if that quest over here is available yet. Yes, it is. Yeah, you are on Discord, but your mic's muted. What are you doing, Zalson? Are you playing on Ascension? Zalson, what's up? You're still muted, by the way. Okay, well, you're muted. Maybe I have you muted. Hold on a second. Yeah, I had you muted because when I was streaming yesterday, I don't, and you were talking to Blue, I mute you guys so you don't constantly come into the stream. Sorry about that. Yeah, when I'm talking to people, when I'm talking to people in the stream, you know, I don't want to have to talk over you guys talking to each other. So yeah, a lot of times I'll mute you, and then I'll unmute you when I want to talk to you. So what's up, dude?
No, I was saying, until I heard you say something on stream, I even forgot I was in here.
Yeah, no, I just felt like playing a little bit of this. I want to try the old client again just for a little bit. I'm not going to play a lot here, of course, but I just want to try it out. See what it's like. It's interesting because every time you go back to, like, for me, when I go back to this client, I have to set up, like, the macros are different. I have to use super macro and, like, my auto attack macro. Like, I have to put this attack over here on, like, slot 37, and then I have a script that says if not is current action, make current action, and
it's too much work for me.
It's a lot more. It's a lot different than because the classic client that Blizzard put out is a much more modern version of the client. You know.
Yeah, I'm just here chilling in bed right now.
Oh, okay.
Watching the stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back on after I stream this for, I don't know, maybe stream this for like another hour. Then I'm gonna go jump on to, probably, I don't know. I'm gonna. What level did you get that character that you were leveling up, the healer? Because my guy's what, like 42?
The original guys? Oh, the human that I had with your...
Yeah, with my warrior, with the one I was wanted to tank with.
I left me like a 39, 40, I think.
Okay, I'm 42, alright.
But now that my dwarf is freaking wanting it... So I just started leveling him up. Well, actually, I haven't even touched him, I'll be honest with you. I just, like... I got everything, you know, organized, and I went to the human area, and I sat there, and I think I took a nap,
and
that's just still there, level 1.
Well, I'm gonna prestige. I'm gonna prestige Rising Dawn. You know, I'm gonna prestige her again.
Oh, speaking of Rising Dawn, I sent you a couple things, a couple recipes.
Yeah, she's blacksmith. Oh, you need me to make you something?
Yeah, I needed another rod. I sent you some plans.
Okay.
Also for these epic bracers and some epic gloves. I think.
Okay, I'll log her onto her before I go to bed. Make sure I.
No rush.
Yeah, oh, okay. Get you what you need.
And I sent you the Arcanite bars, which cost
For
me
the Arcanite rod. Yeah.
yeah, Arcanite rod. It cost me a pretty penny.
I
I
bet.
I went ahead and I borrowed 2 of the arcane crystals you had in the guild.
You don't
by
have.
the way.
They're. You don't worry about it. That's what they're there for.
I had to go farm. I had to go farm the other mat, which
Mhm.
cost me like 25 gold because it wasn't dropping. So I had to buy like almost.
I got a black pearl the other day.
Yeah, those things are going for like 60 gold, dude.
No way, really? Maybe I'll sell mine in the auction house.
If you happen to get a golden pearl, those are going for almost 100.
Yeah, you know where to farm those. I know where to farm
Yeah.
black and gold, but
I do too. I just don't have
Yeah.
a flight path, so I have to walk. I'm too lazy.
oh yeah.
But I'll probably go back and farm it again. I'll farm because I need the golden pearl for the next rod,
hmm
the Arcanite one. And after that, it's the fell iron one, which I don't. I was trying to find the recipe, and I couldn't find it at the vendor for some reason. I think somebody might have bought it out.
Yeah, it might be a limited recipe. Yeah.
I was gonna buy it and send it to you, so you can have it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get back on there and play. Probably play that character, the tanking class. She tanks really well, but she's kind of like spec for raid tanking, so she doesn't really have like a ton of AOE. You know what I mean? Like she just has thunderclaps. So I may have to pick up, like a few more. Like maybe pick up cleave. Might even pick up cleave just for fun, and pick up consecration.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll do well with those two. And then later on, you start getting like the big, the end high end ones like Shockwave and.
Yeah.
It seems to me like people are holding threat pretty well just with Thunderclap and Consecrate. So.
Yeah, well, they have because the shields give you 15%, and then most people run defensive stance. Most smart people run defensive stance and Righteous Fury.
Oh, gotcha.
So between those two plus Thunderclap and the shield, yeah, you get tons of threat. Threat didn't seem to be too much of an issue, except I tried to tank once and I had issue because I had one guy in the group that was like crazy DPS, but he was just dropping massive AOE, so I couldn't get everybody fast enough. I'd go and do like a Thunderclap, and he'd just do crazy AOE, and he'd be pulling mobs, and I'd have to taunt him off and all that. So, hey Sam, no, this is actually Darrowshire. This is a vanilla client, so.
When people are too quick on the trigger, it's a DPS.
Yeah, especially on Ascension, where I think that's kind of one of the bad things is about Ascension is everything is so overpowered. Like everything's overpowered, It's kind of, I wish it wasn't quite so powerful, but I mean it's fun to a point. But after a while, you're like, God, I'm sick of just blowing things down without any struggle,
Yeah, I think this time around I'm gonna do the dwarf as just pure healer.
But you're gonna go to bed. You're not gonna play later.
Yeah, I'll probably hop back on in like maybe like an hour or so. For now,
Yeah.
I'll keep the stream open and.
Yeah, I just wanted to try to get out of the noob area here with this character. I was kind of thinking about getting one of those white cougars as my pet, do something different, So I'd have to go over the dwarf area to pick them up.
Yeah, you have to be like
Level 7, you think?
the white one.
The white one?
I think there's like 8. Yeah, 8, 9. Yeah, 7 to 8, 7 to 9.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I should be that by the time I get out. Usually by the time I get out of here, I'll be like 5 or 6 and do some quests.
I'm gonna just chill for a bit, see if this headache goes away, and then I'll hop.
Oh, you gotta. Sorry, man. Take some Advil, dude.
Yeah, I did.
I took 2 Advil already.
Might be my blood pressure though. It's probably like through the roof right now.
I go to the dentist tomorrow, which I don't want to go, but I need to go because I have that bad tooth that's been giving me toothaches. So I've been taking. It's gotten bad enough now where I'm taking, Advil a lot of times before I go to bed.
Yeah, good luck with that. Toothaches are like no joke.
I know.
I'm still dealing with a fractured tooth.
Yeah, they're such a pain. They just hurt. I guess I'm done with this quest. I just keep killing without even thinking. I'm just like, whatever. I get on autopilot when I kill things. So yeah, Sam, this is a private server. It's called Darrowshire, and it's totally free. Population on the server right now is... This is the... I don't know which client, what server they're using. I think they're probably... I think it's a modified Nostarius, to be honest.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off Discord. And I'm just gonna watch you for a bit.
Okay,
and then
that's cool.
I'll hop on if anything and play for a bit.
Yep. All right, man. I'll be on Discord, though. I'll just mute it.
All right.
What do I have? Good friend. Find this dude. And what would Venom Sack? Let's go ahead and turn this in real quick. Yeah, it's got about 1,300 people online right now. It's like a progressive server. I can't remember. If you go to the website, go to the Darrowshire website and read up on it. Did I not kill all my mobs? I did. Where's the quest turn? It's way over here. I don't have a quest add-on, so I'm just using the default Blizzard. So I don't really have anything that's helping me on the map as far as where things are, so... Your inventory is... Oh, yeah, I forgot. We have no inventory. Yeah. I'll probably jump off of here pretty soon and play Ascension. I want to play on here, but I'm a little tired and trying to play this slow, grindy kind of vanilla right now is probably... I'll have more fun doing this in the morning on a Saturday or something when I'm more willing to spend a good 10 hours on it, but I do want to level up a character here just for fun, because I do find it enjoyable to get back into an old vanilla client. It's definitely kind of nostalgia, and it's pretty cool. So, I've got 3 silver, man. I am so rich. It's such a change from Ascension, because in Ascension you level so quickly. It's like it must be like 7x leveling speed. It's super fast. What else do I have? I have the... Yeah. Let's hit our trainer here. Aspect of the monkey. I don't need those abilities right now. We just need Serpent Sting. I don't even know, like... Oh, man. Let's see. Classic, Vanilla WoW macros. I thought I would have had more Vanilla WoW macros saved. Ah, this tells me all the Vanilla WoW add-ons I used. So I use most of these I have installed right now. I don't have like enhanced. I don't have Enchantrix and that stuff working. I don't have Omni CC set up. I don't think. I'm surprised I was using OCB with Shagu. That's interesting. I must have been using that for something else I'm not aware of. Chatsu is just for something else. We won't need that. Cartographer we'll definitely want. Cartographer's great. Buffwatch comes in handy, but we won't need it for this class. This is vanilla add-ons, so this stuff should... Oh, Questy 3 point... There we go. Let's see if we can find that. What was it? 3.66? Can't believe I see this. I'm really surprised I don't have these add-ons saved somewhere. It's really bad of me not to. I should have created like basically like a whole like add-on folder and just zipped it up. And every time I do a 1.12.1 vanilla private server client, I could just be like, extract, boom, done. But I guess I didn't do that. This is 3.7, so that actually sounds pretty close. So let's try it. Why is it? Why does it have an exclamation mark in front of it? That always freaks me out. We'll see if it picks it up. I guess we'll find out how well it works. It's currently loading. I hope. You can see that there are definitely a lot of things on the minimap. There we go. Booyah! It's funny how you get like used to using a quest helper. It's actually really hard when you use a quest helper a lot to go back to not having one at all. I've tried to level up on Vanilla WoW with no quest helper, and it's like, it sounds exciting. You're like, oh, this is cool. I'm gonna level up like I did the first time I ever played the game. I'm not gonna have quest helper, you know. But after about 3 hours, you're like, oh my god, please give me quest helper. You're just like, please let me install quest helper. So. Alright. Oh, the other thing is, I don't know if I'm not sure if my Serpent Sting macro, this is gonna work. Let's see, vanilla. We should have a section in here for vanilla macros. I hope. These are all vanilla macros because these are all using a super macro script add-on. So all of these macros here are something that you would set up if you were using a traditional like vanilla private server client. You know, mocking blow, disarm. It's doing some interesting stuff though. This is all, yeah, panic button. Intercept. These are all warrior macros. Here we go. I don't know if these are vanilla though. Alright, well, we'll try to do just a simple. Yeah, this didn't work at all. It may want... I don't want the rank. I don't know if start attack work. I don't think start attack works in this client at all. So I don't think this is gonna work. No. I mean, it didn't. Seemed to like throw an error, but it definitely didn't do start attack, because you saw when the boar got close enough to me, I didn't do my melee attack. I just stood still. So start attack didn't work. So you still have to manage that, right? And we're just gonna delete this one. Just do regular. I'm just gonna move this over a little bit. Okay, save. So yeah, in the original vanilla client, you have to just be a little bit more careful with how you're using your abilities. You've got to use your buttons, don't spam so much, be more precise. Unless you do some really impressive scripted macros, you're not going to get as much help from the client itself. It's not really going to help you out too much. You pretty much have to help yourself out. Yeah, it's the MSBT really keeps stuff on the screen a long time. I wonder if you can adjust the speed at which it does stuff, because it's really like slow. What is this? The height of the scroll area. Let's knock this down to, I don't know, 400 or 400-ish. Yeah, it looks good. But I wish you could adjust the speed at which it goes. Animation speed, yeah, see, this is... Let's knock it up to 3. Definitely moving too slowly. And I don't know why this is keeps sitting right in the middle. Oh, that's my quest log. That's the questy quest log, that's right. I forgot, now that we installed the questy, it has its own log. So we'll just put that over here. Forgot all about that. Noob alert! Now you can see it's scrolling too fast. It even looks kind of blurry. So, probably should just set it back to what it was. I think it was, what was it, 1? I think it was 1.5. Oh, yeah, okay, now we gotta run. We gotta run. I can't even handle 2 spiders at once, I don't think. You can see how much damage they're doing to me. And there's another one. Shit, and there's another one. Hey, what's up, Colby? Yeah, vanilla, like the original vanilla is no joke, man. I mean, you look at this.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
I get just 2 spiders on me, and I instantly have to turn tail and run. Because you just can't deal with them. Oh. I'm sitting here trying to use key bindings that don't even exist. Let's go. Cancel key bindings. Okay, so that's that. Alright. And these spiders move. They are not slow. They're booking at me. So when you play Classic WoW, it doesn't even feel like this. There's really... I mean, mages hit hard, but not at low levels. I mean, Zolson would be better up to answer that question than me, because I don't play a lot of Frost mages. But, you know, in Vanilla WoW, the Hunter is... In Vanilla WoW, Hunter is one of the weaker characters. The Hunter is not considered a strong character in Vanilla. They're like probably on the bottom end of, you know, DPS. They're, you know, they can do pretty good if they got good gear, but they're not, you know. The good thing about a hunter is their survivability in raid is good because of Feigned Death and because they're a ranged class. You know, they don't die as much as a lot of the other classes do in raids, but they're going to be in the bottom third of the damage meters. Mage just hits hard. I mean, spells they just hit harder. There's Frostbolt just hits harder. It's a very simple class to do in raids. Yeah, it was okay. But Holy Priest was better. Holy Priest is better in Vanilla. And then once you get into Burning Crusade, Disc becomes really good. And then Disc continues to be pretty good in Wrath of Lich King. And then when you get into Cataclysm, I believe that's when Disc kind of falls off a little bit. But yeah, in Vanilla, Holy Priest is going to be your preferred raid setup. I mean, I might level a Priest here, just because Priest that'd be fun, just to heal, you know. It's a totally different experience, leveling up a Priest than a Hunter. I don't know why I chose Hunter. I think I chose Hunter because I knew I could level a little bit quicker on the Hunter. This happens every time I play on a vanilla client. This happens almost every single time. The last like 3 or 4 times I've played on a new private vanilla server, I'll create a Hunter first, and then I'll be like, oh, Hunter's cool, it's great, but it's easy. It's like leveling on Hunter is like once you get your pet, it's very simplistic. You're just like, you know, go back, send your pet, start shooting some arrows. It becomes very boring. But leveling a Priest is actually a little bit more fun, and in the end, Priest also has the option of you're very desired, and people want you for groups and for doing dungeons and stuff. So maybe I'll roll a Priest. This happens every time. Every time I try to, I'm like, oh, I'll roll Hunter, and then I end up rolling a Priest. And it's usually because someone in the stream said, "What about a Priest?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Priests were my first favorite class in WoW. In fact, I mained a Priest from Vanilla all the way through Burning Crusade. Hunter was my second favorite in Vanilla. Hunter and Priest, I both got to 60 pretty well, not quickly, but they both reached 60 about the same time. Actually, I think the Hunter was first. You know, no surprise there. Oh, you look back at Wrath. Well, Wrath was really good, but it's a different game. Like, if you never started in Vanilla, and if you haven't spent a lot of time on a Vanilla server, you don't really understand what a lot of the Vanilla players who really like Vanilla, the reason they don't like Wrath. And like, if I go into Burning Crusade, like right away, a lot of the elite mobs that existed in Vanilla have been turned to non-elites. A lot of the quests where you had to kill elites are no longer elites. So it's just nerfed content. Stuff that used to be very difficult and challenging, it was all nerfed. So it just became easier in Burning Crusade. And in a way, it pisses you off. You're like, man, this was so challenging, you know, in Vanilla, and now it's like not. You know, now it's not challenging. So, oh, we do have quartz. What? How is... Oh, that's my OCB bar. That's why I used OCB, because I didn't have access to quartz. Ah, this is why I used OCB. I couldn't remember why I was using this. Alright, so we're going to casting bar. Width. Let's knock the width down to about 240. And mirror bar. Okay, let's try that. Let's try this again. Alright, now we just need to be able to move it. OCB config. How do I... OCB... There we go. Okay, here's your breathe bar. Here's your fatigue bar. And here's your main cast bar, and I guess this is your feigned death bar. I won't be feigning death anytime, so I'm not really worried about that. Usually for the breath and fatigue, I just put these guys pretty much in the same spot. And then for the cast bar, we can just put that there. Yeah. It's so big. Anyways, we gotta get out of here. These guys are gonna attack me. All right, I'm going to, let's try. I don't know if I want to do a priest. I like priests though, but man, leveling a priest can be kind of brutal. But they're a fun class too. They're really fun in vanilla, just as far as like healing, healing dungeons and stuff. Where is it? I'm looking for a certain guide that I usually use that I like. Wow, look at these posts, man. These are from 2017 when I was playing on Elysium, probably. Here it is, the one I want. Hopefully it's still... Yeah, we still up. Cool. It is still up. Alright, I gotta... Hopefully some of the stuff I configured rolls over to this character. And that what Big Hope was pretty much a bad hope, because it's not. Oh, jeez. We'll see if OCB... Yeah, it looks like at least OCB saved what I did. And it looks... Yeah, and the MSBT saved what I did. So that's good. And this stuff saved. All that saved, that saved. Good. And the Hearthstone's way up there. Sucks that it puts it way up there. Now here's where, yeah, the balance of nature. Okay. And now here's where the interesting strips come into play, is when you're playing a healer in a vanilla client, you have to go to super macro. And we need to create a new super macro. And we're going to create one for lesser heal, right? So lesser heal. And we're just going to give it a lesser heal icon if we can find one here. It's greater heal. Lesser heal. And what we're going to do here is we're going to say if the left shift key is down, Then cast spell by name, and we're not going to do Holy Light, and we're not going to do... The only problem with this macro is we got to do by rank, so we're going to say lesser heal. We're going to say rank 1. Else cast spell by name. And true means cast it on me. So actually, that means cast it on me. Else cast spell by name, and this is going to be casting it on my target. So let's do lesser heal. Rank 1. Alright. Okay, so this should cast it. If I cast it on myself. Oh shit, what happened? Ah, damn it. Of course, I went to shift 3 and the key bindings are all jacked. Character specific. I can't believe it didn't save it from the other ones I changed because I know it wasn't selected character specific. There's got to be a shift. There's a shift in here. See these shifts? These are what's screwing me up. Get rid of these guys. Definitely get rid of these. You don't want shift mouse wheel up. You can accidentally switch your action bar by accident. So you definitely want that. Alright. Okay, so I think it's right. So basically, well, it's kind of backwards, really. If I was like healing in a group, I would flip the macro around. Right now, if I just hit 3, it's going to heal me. If I wanted to heal somebody else, like somebody in the party, I would have to hold down shift. So you can't really test it until you're in a party, but if I were to do like shift 3, it should heal whoever I have targeted. But in Vanilla WoW, macro, you can't like test that stuff. Like if there was like another player here, there's one. I don't even think it'll work. Usually you have to be in a group, but it might work. Let's see. I hope it does. Seeing it does. So shift 3, I heal him, that character. And the good thing, the really great thing about this macro is I don't lose my target. So if I'm healing in a raid, I can heal myself, then heal them, and then heal myself again. And if they were the main tank, I never lost my target on the main tank. So that's really good, you know. Anyway, so that's one of the fun things you get to do on a vanilla client is use super macro to create macros like this. And these are very important. Okay. And actually, this one actually worked. It's kind of interesting because it wasn't a super macro, but it still worked. And this macro just basically says, like, if I go up to this person, if I go up to this thistlebear and I hit my thumb button, this is mouse button 4 or whatever, it doesn't do anything. But if I go to my book and I drag the attack icon out and I drag it to this part on my action bars, this is slot 37, right? And if you guys don't know how to tell which slot your bags are, my favorite one is this one right here. These are your slot. These are your slot numbers. These are all of your slot numbers. So slot 37, as you can see, is up here on the top right. So my macro says, if not... Okay, that music's killing me. My macro says, if not is current action 37, then use action 37. So it's saying if this action that exists on this slot is not active, then make it active. Okay? So you saw that when I had it here, and I click the thumb button, nothing happens. But if I move this up here, my priest goes into attack mode. She's now ready to attack. It's actually spammable too, because it's checking to see if the action exists. So this is a spammable attack, which is great because if you are tanking and you're your tank, it's really important to be able to just tab target and switch. Right? Switch between mobs. So if I'm attacking this one right here, and I'm attacking, if I just hit the tab key, it'll not only switch targets, but it will continue attacking. That's really useful for a tank when you're in dungeons. You don't have to like right-click mobs. If there's just a couple, 2 or 3, you can just tab target around, and you don't even have to worry about right-clicking them or anything like that. So, very useful. And these are the kind of really weird, tricky things you have to do when you're dealing with a vanilla client, which is fun, I think. It's fun. But when people have been playing on the World of Warcraft Classic client, you know, they get so used to that. And to come back to something like this when you're used to the Classic client can be quite jarring. Especially if you've never played vanilla. If you've never played on a vanilla server, then it's definitely going to be very tough for you to get used to. Other thing we can do is notifications. If we go here and we say it's not actually not notifications, it's I don't know if we have it. It is notifications. I'm sorry. What I'm looking for is enter combat. So if we go to enter combat, you notice it's white text. I don't really like that, so I'm going to go into enter combat, and I'm actually going to change that to red text, like a kind of a bright red. And I'm also going to make it maybe a little bigger. I'm not going to say inherit. Well, we're going to say... what were we using? I think we were using... comic? I don't think we're using comic. We're using something else. Ooh, creeper. That's... oh, it's exoset is what we're using. Right. Let's change it to something. How about... what's a zombie? No. Future bold. No. No. Fritz is very clean. Venture. I guess we'll stick with the exoset. Okay. Let's enter combat, and now we're going to change leave combat to green, because when you're actually in vanilla WoW, like being in combat can be like knowing that you're in combat and knowing exactly when you leave combat is actually can be really important, especially in PvP. Like you're trying to get out of combat to drink or to vent or do something that you can't do while you're doing while you're in combat. So it can actually be really super important. Oh, and then this here, see this? This is what I was looking for. Sets whether to display the event using sticky style. Now, the good thing about sticky style is it won't scroll. So you'll see when I enter or leave combat, the text will just appear here and it will just stay there. And that's what I want. I don't want it to scroll, because when you make it sticky and it stays, it's actually a lot more noticeable. And you can also do this on your crits. So since, I think it's outgoing for me. So if I do like spell crits, we do ability crits. I'm looking for them. I don't see them right now. Who is that? Autismo. Anyways, but let me just show you the combat, how it'll be sticky. See how it says combat and it just stays there? And when it's sticky like that, it's much more noticeable. That it's, sees your eye kind of see, and then minus combat. So that's, I like that. I like that. I don't like it scrolling. And you want the crits to do that because it just looks cool when you get a crit. Everybody loves looking at crits, right? So if you get a crit, you want to see like you want to see it as static. So so it should be, I'm trying to remember out where to set it up at. It should be general. These are the crits, yeah, so we can't do it here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see where it says crits, so we might not be able to do it. But I like to use all the colors here to set, like if I'm on a tank, I will set up like my dodges and my parries and my blocks. I'll set them up so they're sticky, and I'll use different colors, and that way I can track. Like, it makes it very easy for me if I'm blocking and parrying and dodging a lot, because that means I've got good defense against this particular target. If I'm not seeing a lot of blocks and parries and dodges, and they're dodging and blocking and parrying my attacks a lot, then I know, hey, I'm in over my head. This is maybe not a character I should be fighting. There's different reasons to do those things, but I don't. Yeah, I wish I could set the sticky on those, but it doesn't look like I can. This is, obviously this is a really old version of MSPT, so it's not going to have all the bells and whistles of some of the later versions I've used. Actually, there the crit is, so it looks like the crits are sticky by default, because you saw the crit there was sticky. It stayed on my screen. Okay, so it looks like they're just set sticky by default, which makes sense. They really should be. All right, I'm gonna probably stop this stream pretty soon, because I don't think most people really want to. I don't think most people are really interested in watching me stream Vanilla WoW. It doesn't seem like it anyway. But I just thought it'd be fun to get in here and play a little bit on it, and just get the characters set up, so that if I did want to actually play on here, it's all set up and ready to go. So we got a priest, we got a hunter. I've got some macros set up. I've got some of the UI kind of configured pretty good. Most of my add-ons I need are installed, so it's good to go. So if I ever want to do a stream on the server, which I'm sure at some point I'll probably do some more, then it'll all be ready to go. I'm going to stop this stream. I'm going to restart a new stream probably within the next 30 minutes, and it's going to be Ascension. And I'm either going to reset my level 70 tune and start from scratch doing the challenge now that Zalson was doing, which will give me a new mount. And I'm also going to do... I know I got to look and see, but there's a couple different things I want to do. So I'll be back in a bit. I'll see you guys then. Hope everybody's having a good night. Peace out.